I'm going to be going over my top 3 picks for September. These are all penny stocks that you could choose, just something to follow as September goes on. First things first, make sure you hit that subscribe button in the bottom. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure you share it and comment. So diving in, I'm going to go to CYH, Community Health Systems Incorporated. Today their value is at $2.71 a share. And looking at their chart, they've been doing okay. They've had like a $2.71 line that it's been dipping back and forth between from like July to September. So we're going to dive into this one. Okay, so this is the earnings. This came out August 5th. So, and it ended on June 30th. So basically it's recorded. So their net operating revenue totaled $3.3 billion. Their net loss common shareholders was $167 million, or $1.47 per share diluted. And their net cash provided by operating activities was $132 million. So basically, this is their financials. They're doing okay. Not the best, but I think it's a pretty interesting company in what they do, and the healthcare field is always growing. So going into one of the press releases, this is from Franklin, Tennessee. This is where they're based at. So it says, today they announced, this was on the 30th of August, today they announced that the affiliates of the company have completed 139-bed Heart of Florida Regional Medical Center in Davenport, Florida, and 160-bed Lake Wales Medical Center in Lake Wales, Florida. Hope both of those centers weren't affected by the current hurricanes, because that would suck to have both of those completed. But I know that if they're not damaged, that they are definitely being used, moving forward. So basically, this company operates, the company's subsidiaries own, leases, or operates 130 affiliated hospitals in 18 states and approximately 17,000 licensed beds. So, basically it's like almost like a real estate company, but, they have hospitals that they lease out to organizations, basically medical companies, to use. So, I think it's a pretty interesting market. Not one of the stocks that, you hear about a lot. And I think it's something, to keep your eye on moving forward as September goes in the medical industry. And definitely, one of my picks for this company moving forward was definitely the fact that, hurricane season, they're building facilities in Florida. Those facilities are going to generate lots of income moving forward through this storm season. So secondly, for number 2, we got SeaChange International Incorporated. Their ticker is SEAC. And they did pretty good today. They went up to about 270. So that's where they ended today, which I mean is really high. It's the highest it's been, since well past October. So it's doing really well as penny stocks, and I think it's going to continue doing even better. So about SeaChange, their video delivery software solution. Our solutions powers hundreds of cloud and on-premise video delivery platforms, servicing over 50 million subscribers worldwide. So it's basically like a video delivery platform that you can use. I think that, moving forward, as there are more smart TVs and more of apps and things that are going on in TVs, that a company like this has no problem making profits moving forward. It reminds me of sort of like something that Roku is doing. integrating with their TCL TVs and putting their software on it. So this company kind of reminded me of a Roku in that sense. And Roku is doing decent. So I think this company, along the lines of shadowing or a parallel between Roku, will do equally as well. So these are some of their partners that they have. Dish, RCN, uh, Virgin Media, DirecTV. Some of these names are big names. Most of these names I don't know. Verizon's a big name, uh, but some people may know them. So they have a pretty good customer base, and that's always good as for their framework. So diving into their financials, the first thing that sticks out, this is from the 29th of August. First thing that sticks out is their revenue increased 58%, which, is always a really good thing. Second quarter fiscal 2020 revenue of 18.8 million and a net loss of zero point 0.2 million. So, their net loss was really low and their revenue was high in relation to it. So it's always really good when you have that, and that can be due to their management, or it can be due to them partnering with other companies. Um, Either or, I feel like both are key parts in the way a company operates. There's the management side, and then there's also the production side. Both of those are very crucial when it comes to how a business profits. So that's that one, and we're gonna go to one more of their press releases. So it says that they strengthened their leadership team. So this was back in April. Um, so yeah, they're making some managerial changes, adding new people to the team. So that's always good moving forward, and will just help the company in the long run. Okay, so going to the next stock, uh, we got NCGO Corporation. Today is they ended at $4.21. They have resistance lines of like 4.21, so they've kind of like been bouncing back and forth between this. It's dipped some and it's gone back up to this line, um, and it's been doing pretty well from about January to August, but recently it's dipped down in August, and it came back up towards the end of August, and it's kind of hovering around that line. So you know let's dive into it and see what this company's all about. So NCGO Corporation is an industry pioneer that enables high performance mobile applications for large enterprise uh, service providers and small medium businesses around the globe. Our product portfolio consists of enterprise SaaS solution and IoT and mobile solutions, which together form a backbone of compelling, intelligent, reliable management, industrial IoT, SD-WAN, failover management, and mobile broadband services. So basically, they're like a technology company that helps provide cloud solutions. Um, Says we are renewing the way the world connects and uses information with 5G device to cloud solutions. So if you have been following the news at all, you know that 5G is basically like a buzzword, and there are articles everywhere about people using 5G and 5G being used by Verizon and AT&T, and everybody's incorporating 5G into how people use IoT devices and new phones, and it's faster in the way of the future. So any company to me that's involved in the 5G realm is going to be profitable. Um, and this company, is trading at $4.21. So, I mean, if they have any say so in uh, how 5G is going, it's definitely a good thing to jump on this company at $4.21 before they're able to increase their profits with more 5G items. So super fast, high secure 4G LTE US modem from NCGO now available to use with AT&T services. So it seems like they have a modem that AT&T uses, which I think they're partnered with AT&T, which would be, fantastic. But basically, they're providing a product for AT&T. Um, and if you guys follow AT&T, they do have 4G and are in the process of expanding their 5G. So that's always good to see that they have products that are linked with companies that are already moving forward in the 5G realm. So that's good to know. That was on the 3rd of September, so that was like yesterday. And then this is their financials. Revenue of 55.9 million. Uh, it's up 15.1%. So that's really good. And this is just their corporate highlights and their growth of their 5G global business. Also for quarter two, it has 40 million, 20% year over year growth for the IoT and mobile solutions, and then for their enterprise SaaS solutions, the revenue of 15.4 million. So 11, it says 11% growth. So basically, the company is growing in all the sectors that they have, and I feel like they're going to grow even more, especially in this IoT and mobile solutions. If you guys don't know what IoT is, it's the Internet of Things. You guys can look it up. It's basically a faster way of doing things, like basically the way you connect your everything to your house, like smart home applications. A lot of factories and facilities are converting to IoT. It's a pretty interesting field if you guys want to look it up. Um, but then also their mobile solutions. So it says launched MiFi 8,000 gigabyte LTE mobile broadband hotspot with Sprint. And as you guys know, Sprint is really pushing 5G like crazy. So I think it's good to jump on this company, and despite the where it's at today, 421, I don't think it's going to be there for long. I think that you know way back when, in 2001, it was like up really really high, but I think it will see a boom as 5G becomes more of a staple in the U.S. and worldwide. So make sure you subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and thank you for watching. It's been another episode of Market Marauders.